Hi everyone, I have some really exciting news for you in relation to an important next step for our newly merged group. Now, as you're aware, our merger was one of equals, a principle that was really important to both boards all the way through the process. So combining two strong businesses was always going to allow us something new, something even stronger. When we merged back in April, my priority was to bring everyone together to hear directly from as many of you as possible. And the Big Chats brought this to life and generated an extraordinary amount of valuable feedback and insight. And that feedback has been instrumental in understanding our challenges, our opportunities, priorities, and the pathway ahead. It's also made one thing very clear, and that is that you have a desire for change and a desire for improvement. Now, both Pobble and Link colleagues are deeply proud of their achievements. But it's clear that you feel there's a new opportunity, and the new opportunity allows us to improve and let some things go. Of course, it's not all about us. We have to look wider to the broader housing, care and support landscape, which needs us to deliver more. As a new group, there's heightened expectations on us to deliver beyond the norm, to push forward and to push forward a new impetus. So a new group with a new perspective is what's needed. My initial focus at the point of merger was to land softly, and that meant we could allow everyone to keep their minds on the great things that we do for customers and for partners. And at the same time, I was conscious that merging a smaller organisation with a larger one would require some careful consideration. And we've reached that point now where we need to place greater focus on uniting as one team, hearing equal voices, and balancing influence in the group. Now, this is just a natural next step to any merger. It's an approach that people need to take. And we're going to do it with a fresh mindset so we can live up to our own expectations and those of others. Now, the Big Chat told us a lot about what makes us who we are. And we're reaching that point where we can complete our new story. The next couple of months is going to see us create our new plan. Something that has been evolving ever since the Big Chat feedback. And the feedback we got from our customers and from our partners. Now, this is going to feature our goal to be great at being large and very impactful at being local. It's also going to include your ambition for removing bureaucracy, having better systems, more visual leadership, and many more elements. And alongside this, we're going to be developing a new group vision, new values, and then they're going to represent us all. And critically, a new group brand name. We're going to be starting our work on the vision and values over the coming months, and the brand will follow on later in 2025. And it's going to be at the point when Link is transferred into homes and communities. In all of this work, we're going to be retaining the best elements of our cultures whilst really creating our fresh collective ambition to ensure we all love where we work, how we work, and the impact we make. Importantly, we will all see ourselves as one stronger team, freshly represented. Now, just as your input was vital at the start of the journey, it's going to remain just as important as we move forward through the creative process. You're going to hear a lot more about this very soon. I realise this is a change for both Pobble and Link colleagues. But importantly, the essence of who we are will not change. And you're going to play a strong part in making our future even better. Living our merger promise is really important. It's important for the board, it's important for all of us. And on this point, I thought you might like to hear from my executive colleagues. Sadly, Gaynor is currently recovering from a shoulder operation and we wish her all the best. So she's not able to feature. But let me pass you over to the rest of the team. Thank you.